What's going on, everybody? Farley back again for a contest entry. Tonight I'm doing an entry for Lyndsay's Geeked Out Knick Knacks. Now, Lyndsay's putting on a contest, which I think is over tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm hoping to make it. If not, if this video is late and doesn't count, it's cool. I still want to support your channel. I think you have an awesome channel. Love what you show, from the comics to the Funko Pops to the items that you create. Yeah, I think you have a really, really cool, different mix of things that makes your channel very, very interesting to watch. So I'll try not to miss any of your videos. So Lyndsay has two questions, actually three. One was about, I don't know if this was part of the contest, but about comic bags and boards. Where do you get them? I'm going to be honest with you. I get them as cheaply as possible off of eBay. I try to find, decent bags for a decent price, but I do have a price point I kind of have to stick to, so I can't really afford all the fancy bags. So there we go on that. The other question, one of the other questions was, if you won your contest, I think it's a $50 Amazon gift card, what would you buy with it? To be honest with you, I'd probably go and fill in a lot of gaps in my collection. I'm somebody that's kind of new to collecting comics again, and I'm trying to go back and collect some of the comics I had when I was younger. And so I would probably try to fill in some of the gaps in my Punisher collection, in my Valiant collection, especially like Bloodshot, Magnus, the Robot Fighter. Maybe a few trades. Probably the third Master Edition of Lock and Key. So yeah, that's probably what I would do. And then I think the other thing was, tell us something about, we tell you something about us that we probably don't know. Many years ago, 2001, I joined the Army. I was a lot younger and skinnier, a lot more handsome. Just kidding. I've always been ugly. But a lot skinnier and younger. I joined the Army, ended up going to Iraq, and spent a year in Iraq. 3 years total in the Army, 1 year in Iraq. And so a few people know that, but not a lot of people. Definitely a unique experience. It gave me a brand new way to view life and how precious it is, and also to appreciate what I have, because when you go across the world and see all these different countries that don't have just basic things that we take for granted here in the United States, like running water or power, just not to take those things for granted. Like if power goes out in a storm, for 2 hours, not to get mad at the power company, because there's places that don't have power at all, or very intermittent power, and just stuff like that. So anyway, I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but that's a little thing about me. And like I say, I used to be really big into comics, late 80s, early 90s. Got out of it for a while, and for the last few years I've kind of rediscovered my roots musically, which is mostly heavy metal, and more recently getting back into my comics. So I've really enjoyed the journey, really enjoy getting to meet people like you, and some of the people that are also subscribed to your channel. Really, really cool people, and I've really enjoyed expanding my experience on YouTube out from music and the comics and Laserdisc and VHS and retro games and all the other stuff. So anyway, thanks for the contest, and keep being awesome. Farley out.